All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Training Tuesdays that we've been conducting here at this closer arena. And as all of you know, this is the time where we take some time to work either on our mindset or on our skills. And if you check out the videos before this, we did cover some of mindset last week. And today, again, we're here to continue on that mindset because at the end of the day, sales is all about 80% mindset and 20% skill. The better your mindset, your skill could be even like really bad, but if your mindset is really strong, you can definitely close anybody. Because at the end of the day, it's all about being comfortable with who you are, being comfortable with your own self first, and then being able to pass on that comfort to the next person so that they can also open up, so that they can also see that they can relate with you, saying, okay, you also were in a similar position. Now they also can sort of get out of their comfort zone a little bit more and start to take some risks, start to think beyond just what is ordinary, start to work on solutions that maybe they've never thought about before. And that's what being able to have a success mindset is all about. So that's what today's session is going to be about. And to present that, I'd like to present to you, your chief people officer, your mentor, Aniket Kumar. Let's bring him up here.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Om, for the amazing welcome. And let's get started, guys. So today we'll be doing, like Om mentioned, the success mindset, right? And you may have noticed since you have come to Exclusive Closer, how much we have emphasized on the mindset itself, right? Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. I was hearing Bob Proctor the other day, and Bob Proctor mentioned in a video that when it comes to achieving your results, when it comes to achieving success, 95% is just purely mindset, you know, and that speaks volume actually, if humans brain is dead, you can't actually do anything. He doesn't walk, he doesn't talk, he can't do literally anything, because it is powerhouse, it is the place where things are getting controlled, right? If you could control it rather than it control you, if you could get that control, that would be good, and there is a certain way how rich people, successful people, the phenomenal people, people who have achieved significant results in their life, they operate in a particular way, right? So what we're going to do, guys, I'll be playing a module today by one of really good mentors who have done years of research around success. Yeah. And this is one of the course I had signed up for in the past, and it was really good. The insights were really good. Now, this person has spent years in just researching success. He has read books, he have learned from big time mentors. So I didn't need to go to all those big time mentors because he had already learned from them. I just signed up for his course and I got those insights. And that did help me. So I'm going to play a video today by him. And I want you guys to take extensive notes because we will be doing exercise around that. We may ask a question, and you may not be able to answer, right? So I need you to have your pen and paper and listen to the module when I play it and take extensive notes because we will be doing exercise around it, right? So if you do have a pen and paper, you can just raise your hand and give me a confirmation. Do you have pen and paper? Okay, good. Everybody? Yeah, you do? Cool. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for confirming. All right, good. Then guys, let's really begin then. Just allow me a second. Let me share my screen. And here we go. Let me tell you what I have seen. There are four types of people I have seen when it comes to the attitude to success. Number one, I need to be comfortable. This is category four. I need to be comfortable. These
We
Voice
can't
is
hear,
not
no,
audible.
no audio, no audio.
Oh
Voice
no.
is not.
Okay, maybe I didn't add the audio when sharing it. Uh Now let me know. Just give me a second.
It came on and went away.
Okay. Actually, I didn't share it. It was coming from my mic. I didn't share the audio at all.
No, you need not go on mute. That's it.
Now, if you share sound, then you can go on mute.
Yeah, I'll share the sound. Okay, let's go ahead now.
Let me tell you what I have seen. There are 4 types of people I have seen when it comes to the attitude to success.
It's working? Yeah, okay, thank you.
Number 1, I need to be comfortable. This is category 4. I need to be comfortable. These are the people, they fall into one category. Majority of the world is like that. I need to be comfortable. My mental peace is very important. My physical comforts are very important. Number 3, I need to be liked. These people don't do anything that goes outside the norm. The need to be liked is too powerful. Number 2, I need to be right. These are people who don't achieve anything, but they like to give advice to people. I need to be right. You know, you'll see a lot of people, older people in your family, you have massive egos. They don't want to learn anything, but they want to feel like they already know everything. They want to be right. And the 4th category, my favorite category, I need to win. I need to win. If you didn't get up this morning thinking I need to win, it's not even in your consciousness. You're not going to win. Nobody wins unless it's something that they're obsessed about. Nobody does. You know, we are heading towards, the world is heading towards some sort of a global recession. And I'll tell you what kind of attitudes I've seen when things are like this. First type of people that I've seen, they just check out. They're like, you know, I don't want to be a part of this. I just want to be spiritual at peace. This is not for me. This is too much. These people have checked out of the economy. They don't understand how the economy works. They've just completely checked out, right? They will brand themselves as being spiritual and loving, and why can't people just get along? So they're the first type of people. Second type of people, they'll just keep doing what they've done. You know, I don't want to change anything. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Let's just do what I've always done. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, right? They're the second type of people. The third types of people are the quitters. There is nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I'm helpless. There's nothing I can do. In fact, you know, the interesting thing is this morning and about an hour ago, I had 2 messages from 2 people in India. So I don't know why they're up at this time, because I know it's very early. One message was a lady who calls herself something lioness. I'm not going to tell you her profile name. She says to me, you know, but I can't do this because of my situation. So I said to her, are you a tree? Don't lie to yourself. It's not that you can't do it. It's that you're afraid of doing it. You're afraid of moving away from people. Let's be honest here. And I said to her, I said, you know what? You should change your profile name. She said, I don't think I will. I said, you know what? Then you've got to be honest with yourself. You've got this name of this lioness, but you don't behave like one at all. You're deceiving yourself. The second message was a guy. He said, Ron, when are you coming to India? I said, I'm coming to India next month. He said, are you coming to Hyderabad? I said, no, I'm coming to Mumbai and Delhi. He said, come to Hyderabad so I can see you. I said, why don't you come to Mumbai or Delhi so I can see you? He said, it's very hard, Ron. You don't understand. You know what a message was? I said, listen, you by now, if you're following me, you know my style. I'll be direct with you. You're weak. You can't travel from one city to another. I'm traveling from one country to another. You can't travel from one city to another. That's weakness. That is weakness right there. So these are the third types of people. When the recession hits, they quit. Everything is too difficult for them. And the fourth type of people, my favorite people, when things get bad, they advance and conquer. Let me tell you when actually people progress. They don't progress when things are stable. They don't progress when things are up. People progress. Wealth is made when things are down. Right now, these last 3 years and another 2 years, these 5 years are critical. Whatever you have done, these 5 years is going to impact the rest of your life. If you get left behind, you are not going to catch up. Every time there is a downturn, there is a transfer of wealth. Every time. The rich become richer, The poor sometimes get richer or sometimes get poorer, depending on the country. The middle class always gets poorer. Always, 100% of the time. Because the middle class are the most entitled and most comfortable and most addicted to convenience. Rich people are not, poor people are not. Middle class is addicted to convenience. And they're going to pay. I guarantee they're going to pay the price. And for decades, you're going to be paying the price if you don't get this right now. Don't get comfortable with convenience. Don't get comfortable with the excuses. I am telling you, if you get comfortable, you are dead. In the next, all the fortune is going to be made in the next 2 years. There'll be winners and losers. You need to decide what side you want to be on. I just cannot tell you this over and over and over again. In fact, I don't want to repeat myself again, but let me just give you something that I know about successful people. Number one, success makes you different, and being different scares people. Being different scares people. It is so much easier to be like everybody else. Success will make you different. It'll put you in a minor category. Number two, success will challenge your mind like nothing else. You will fight daily battles in your mind. Not easy. Now you can decide to be a quitter and check out. Why delude yourself into thinking, I'm going to make it big if you're not going to do the work? Number three, success requires you to back yourself up 100%. You're not even backing yourself. Most of you don't back yourself. Sorry, you don't even back you. Why do you expect people to back you? You need to back yourself 100%. If you cannot pat your own back, if you cannot stand by your concept, you cannot stand by your message, forget about anybody else buying your message. Nobody's going to buy it. You're not convicted. Number four, success requires you to use your emotions less. I have said this many times. Highly emotional people, highly sensitive people never become successful. I'm not saying don't use your emotions, but you need to learn to use them less. Number five, success, there is no balance. There is no balance. Balance comes after you become successful. On the way to success, there is no balance. You will have the best balance once you become successful. You'll have money to pay for everything, and you'll be able to create balance. From the best health facilities, best gym facilities, best personal trainers, best advisors, best accountants, best lawyers. Once you have the money, you find the balance. Let me tell you right now, if you don't have money, none of you are balanced. Your life is completely off balance. You don't have time for health. You don't have time to get lawyers. You don't have time for risk management. Your life is completely off balance. Don't delude yourself into thinking that you've got balance. You don't. Only rich people have balance. The wise ones, the wise rich people, not all rich people. Poor people and middle class people don't have balance. You need to get out of this zone of being in the middle. Guys, this is your chance. The thought leadership, the third career path, which is thought leadership, is the best way to build a business around your passion, have a great lifestyle, be inspired, and make money. The alternatives, which is a conventional business or conventional employment, in comparison, have no inspiration and very few opportunities. And they've got higher risk. Before you become successful, you will go through hell. You will go through hell. And if you stop, you will stay there. You will stay in hell. If you stop halfway through, you will stay in hell. You don't. When somebody, there's a quote out there. Somebody said, you know what? I'm going through hell. What should I do? And the answer was, keep going. You'll come out at the other end. Don't stop when you're going through hell. When on your journey to success, your mind knows all your secrets. It knows you make excuses. It knows that you're lazy. It knows you have not given it your best. You can deceive me, you can deceive your mentors, you can deceive your clients. You cannot deceive yourself. The moment your mind is watching everything, it's watching your excuses and your lies. It's watching how many hours you actually do the work. And let me tell you, as you keep lying to us and you keep lying to everybody else, your mind knows what you're doing. And over a period of time, you can absolutely bet on the fact that you will have a massive erosion in your self-esteem. You will lose all confidence in yourself. Your mind will never cooperate with you. It knows you make commitments that you do not fulfill. It's going to sabotage every single one of your efforts. You will be in so much pain mentally and emotionally, and you will be so frustrated. I don't want you to go through that. I'd rather you go through the pain in this program with me. Success is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. You train for the marathon. You are going to be on this journey for the next 20, 30, 40 years. Exciting. Remember, what is the first thing I said? Success makes you different, and different scares people. People are going to avoid you because you're going to be different. Success, next one, success has no destination. There is no destination. It's a way of life. There is nothing to get to. I guarantee you, when you get that ideal house, you'll want the bigger house. You get that car, you want the better model car. You make the money, you'll want the more money. Think about where you've come from now. How far are you compared to when you were 10 years ago, 15 years ago? Are you satisfied? No, you should not be satisfied. That's the game. There is no destination. There is no destination. It's a way of life. And my favorite point, success is everything. There is nothing else. No evolution can happen without success. We only admire successful people. We only want to eat at restaurants that give us the best service and the best food. We only want to support the best cricketer. We only want to watch the best musician. We reward success because we admire it. Now, how come you have expectations of other people, but you don't have expectations from yourself? I don't think it's good enough for people to act like children. I don't feel like it. My mother's sick. My father's sick. I have to travel. My work is... I mean, seriously? Like, that's not the way business people talk. That's not the way empire builders talk. That is classic employee talk. Like, you guys are setting yourselves up for failure. I don't know why. I'm feeling your pain. Why are you doing this to yourself? Hold yourself accountable. Catch yourself making excuses. I don't want to tell you this. I want this to be the end of your development journey in terms of the fact that this program should be the ultimate program to get you to the transformation. Not that you got another program, deceiving yourself that you're taking action. No changing lanes. Stick to the lane and go as far as you can in that lane. Decide. There is no time. Remember, in the times of economic contractions, there'll be winners and losers. I want you to be the winner. I want you to be on the winning side. And that will require you to be different and think different and do different. Otherwise, you're heading towards dependency on the government and dependency on your parents and dependency on your children. It will take everything that you've got. That's the price.
All right, guys. Cool. So we are done with the module. And you could see like how Ron Malhotra is talking towards success, right? You can understand, you can feel how passionate he is about what he's talking, right? And it's also making a lot more sense, right? Yeah. So what I want you to do is process it, what he mentioned, and understand, guys, when you're here to learn something, when you're learning something, it is not just the learning that is happening, that is just talked about, like the teacher is talking something, writing and telling you. That's not the only learning happening. The real learning is actually happening when it's coming to your mind, when it's asking you certain question, when certain thoughts coming into your mind, right? And maybe he just talked about one point. The real learning happens when that one point opened up 3 4 more points in your mind, right? That's the learning I'm talking about. That's the learning I want you to have here, right? Now, what I need you to do is, because we just heard Ron talking about success, right? I would like you to take a quick 1 minute and write down, when it comes to operating at success, when it comes to operating at your best, when it comes to operating as a successful individual, what are the qualities that are missing in you? Some of those qualities, maybe Ron mentioned it, some of that you really know already, right? So what are those qualities that are missing in you? Write that down. I'll repeat my question. What are the qualities? And you need to write in your notebook, right? Now, no need to type in chat, guys. Just write in your notebook. When it comes to operating at the level of successful mindset individual, what is the number one quality that is missing in you and how it's affecting your success? Yeah. So you can write either number one thing if you already know, or you can write 2 to 3 things. Yeah. what are the qualities that are missing in you and how it's affecting your success. When it comes to you becoming the best version of you, when it comes to you operating at as a successful individual, when it comes to winning all your goals with so much of speed, you already know it. This gentleman also mentioned in the video, your mind knows all your secrets. So just write down your secrets right now in your book. Yeah. So that today, possibly, we can take it out from your life. Yeah, let's just take 1 minute, right? I want you to think, process it, and just write down. If it's one, write one. If it's two, three, write two, three, and how it's affecting you more than that. Yeah. How it's affecting your life. If you say something and you don't do it, how it is affecting you, how does that make you feel later on, how it's affecting your work, how it's affecting your income. Write that down. If you're done, let me know in the chat. Done. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cool, guys. I think most of you are done. So yeah, do not stress much about it. Just quickly in 1 minute, whatever came to your mind, just write that down. Do not hold anything back, right? And once you write that down, do not self-doubt, right? Cool. Now you have wrote it down, guys. What I need you to do is I want you to, in a moment, we all of us will get into a breakout room. In a breakout room where you will be there and one of us will be there. And in 3 to 4 minutes, I would like you to quickly describe what are the quality, what is the number one quality missing in you? Or let's just talk about one, maybe one or two, and how it's affecting you. Tell it to your other teammate in that breakout room. And then this teammate does the same, right? And we want to discuss, we're not going to discuss solution, most important. Right now, I just want you to discuss, open it up and tell to your teammate, what is it? Are the qualities that are missing in you when it comes to you operating at successful mindset, right? And how it's affecting you. Let's just quickly discuss that. Okay. So in a moment, we're just creating breakout room and only two people will be there in the breakout room and we will set, it's 10:24 right now. So let's reconnect at 10, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah. Let's reconnect around 10:28 or 10:29. Okay. Let's reconnect at 10:29. 10:28. I think 4 minutes are good enough. Let's reconnect at 10:28, quickly discuss and talk about how it's affecting you. Yeah. Cool, guys. Is it all clear? Just raise your hand if it's all clear. You know what I mean, right? Cool. Okay. Good. Thank you. All right. So let's create breakout room. Shini, I think I'll need your help in this. And we want to do assign manually. If we do automatic, I think, or how many people are there? Let me do that. How many people are there total? We got 12, right? So we need 6 breakout rooms.
6 breakout rooms. Okay.
And assign manually, I think we can do. Or assign automatically. Okay, let's do automatically.
Automatically. Okay.
Include co-host to breakout room.
Yeah. You can assign, right?
Okay, let me do it. Assign manually. I think I'm not sure if it would
No,
put lot of.
you can do it automatically.
Okay, let me do automatically then.
You're able to do it, Aniket, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't get the option to join that team. Anusha is around there, I think.
Okay, no worries. We'll just close breakout rooms. Okay. Yes, let everybody join. I'm just closing the breakout room. They all will be on the main screen in a moment. Okay. Okay. Okay, breakout rooms are closed, guys, now. I hope everyone is here. Okay, cool. We all are back. Good. Awesome, guys. Quickly, maybe I hope all of you are done. You can I think just Poonam somehow, it got missed. So no worries, Poonam. We will be doing now, we'll be doing exercise that will be taken care. So cool, guys, just tell me quickly your experience. How was your experience of describing what is less in you? What is negative in you? How was that experience? Just type in the chat quickly. How was that experience? Discussing about it. Okay, yes, says it was awesome. Really felt good. Okay. Geeta says, Rajvi says, brought clarity and awareness. Very good. Tusha says, very good. Om says, self-revealing. Feels good to think about such things and sharing them. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Was able to say it out loud. Increase self-awareness. Yeah. Good, guys. So see that, and in fact, to call yourself out, it is calling yourself out, right? And for that also you need guts, right? So all of you have shown cuts, right? You have really talked about what is that is missing in you, right? So well done on that. Now, what we want to do, maybe we can just quickly, discuss this, and then we will be going in a breakout room again. This time, when we do, we'll be discussing the solution. Okay, but before that, maybe I just want to discuss at least one case here, how we can overcome that, right? So maybe you can type in the chat, guys. Just type number one quality that is missing in you, that is holding back your success, that is was not making you become the best of you, right? Just type in the chat, and if you don't feel comfortable revealing it here, maybe you can type in the DM, in the private message to me. Okay, lack of concentration, control transfer of emotion, going out that extra mile, emotional balance, yeah, mindset. Tusha says laziness. Okay, how about others? I think not all of you have mentioned it. I'm just waiting for others' responses. Yeah, Minoy says lack of confidence. Okay. So Poonam, you have mentioned mindset, right? Can you be specific? Can you just mention specifically, like, what is it in mindset that is not helping you?
Of course, like if you are not like no ready or not mentally prepared for that, and if you're telling yourself you cannot do it, then you cannot do it. If yes, you are not internally feeling motivated, then you will not be able to bring the results. So
You mean self-doubt, right?
your self doubt, exactly that. It should
Okay.
be positive mindset. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So and Rajveer says discipline and having a system. Okay. Lack of confidence, Minoy says, and Om says focusing on prioritization. Yeah, okay. Cool. Can we have Poonam to spotlight, please, guys? Let's discuss self-doubt. Okay, I think because maybe it's a little bit related to many of what you guys mentioned. Okay, cool. So Poonam, when you say like you have self-doubt, right? So can you define like uh, when does that usually happens? Does that happen all the time, or like just define it? What is happening? What does self-doubt mean in your life right now?
Happens like since I was a child. Now I've improved on it a lot. But yes, when there Because I was a sports person. I'm a sports person all now also. But when it comes to the things that I'm already comfortable and enjoy, there I don't self doubt. I was a sports captain, everything. But when it comes to the things like coming on the stage, presenting in front of the others, so I feel conscious. I feel that people will judge me, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you mentioned you feel conscious when talking on maybe in this sort of scenario as well, right? Are you feeling conscious right now?
No, no, actually, I've gained that confidence after joining Exclusive Closer slowly and gradually with your guidance. Yeah, of course, Srini always used to say that come out of your comfort zone. I came out of it, but not fully.
Okay. How about your sales goals? Do you self-doubt when that happens as well? Does that self-doubt comes to your mind sometimes?
Yes, when last month I said that I'll do 20, but I did 12, but that I was really motivated. This month I didn't get that sale in first 10 days, anything. So I was self-doubting. It's like, okay, where am I doing wrong? I was putting double efforts with the same mindset. The efforts are not bringing, you know, the are not able to bring that much results. So
Okay.
when I'm doubting on
Okay, I
myself,
think, yeah, I think it's important for everybody, right? So you mentioned that when you're putting in serious efforts and results are still not coming. Yeah.
mm,
How do you feel at that time?
of course, negative. That's I'm putting efforts. Then I feel stressed about it. That why I'm not able to bring the results. And of course, it demotivates me. Even though I'm putting double of the efforts, still I'm not able to bring the results. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And when it demotivates you, what happens then?
I go on a call, but with the same mindset that again it happens. That cycle, goes on and on. Uh, then again, it will not bring the results.
Okay.
I'm not the one who give up easily. I am the one who put my effort till the last breath of my life. But putting the efforts is not the only thing. You should have that mindset. That yes, you are at the right path, right framework, right framework, of your mind.
So you mentioned it sometimes it is self-doubt when you think it over and you're putting efforts and not getting results that demotivates you. Now, does that impact your performance?
Yes, of course it does.
Okay, okay. And then the cycle continues.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So how many of you are able to relate right now with the Poonam? Maybe you can just raise your hands and tell me if you are able to relate to certain level of fully. How many of you are able to relate here right now to Poonam? You can raise your hands and tell. Okay, only Geeta is able to relate. Anusha as well. Okay, Twisha as well. Okay, Yash as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for confirming that, guys. So, yeah, I just want to share the perspective here. Self-doubt is normal. You know, it is normal. Even in the big time kings had level of self-doubt. But when it comes to achieving your goals, when it comes to becoming a warrior, having that warrior attitude, you cannot have self-doubt because it does a harm. It does. You see, I want to give you a quick example of Mahabharat. When Karan was going to fight with Arjuna, who was the best archer at that time, he didn't self-doubt himself. He had the fear. He agreed. सारथी होता है उसका जो the one who is just moving the horse, है ना? He's talking to that person and he's agreeing that he is scared right now. He may die, but he's not self-doubting himself. Even though he doesn't have protection, his kavach was gone. His Brahmastra is gone. He forgot all of these things. And fighting the biggest warrior at that time on the planet. Not self-doubt. Because self-doubt kills you. Self-doubt makes it easy for you to lose. And I was listening to Mahendra Singh Dhoni in one of the quick reel. He mentioned that a guy a guy who's talented and self-doubts himself, and there is a guy who's confident He's much better than him. With confidence, he can win, even though he doesn't have talent. But the guy who has talent and he self-doubts, he's worst. You should not have that guy in the team. And you should not be that person at all. Right? So that's why we call Mahendra Singh Dhoni, even if he's in pressure, he wins. He doesn't self-doubt. He doesn't self-doubt even to the last ball of the match. He wins. Yeah. So understand this thing, guys. Even if you're putting in efforts and you're not getting the results, does that mean you lost? Are you here to play a game for a month? Or are you here to play a game for a day? There are people who give their whole life to achieving one goal. One. If that person puts in effort today and he doesn't get results, he cannot choose to judge himself, because if he judges, he's done. Done. That goal is not happening. Yeah. So when it comes to, achieving your goals, guys, I think most of it comes down to seriousness. First of all, have a very significant goal, and give yourself time. If it needs time, it needs time, See, once you write down certain goal in your book, it may take a month, it may take a year, it may take 2 years, 3 years, but write that goal down that has the significance. Even if you achieve it, no matter how much time, maybe a year or two, you're good with it. I'm not talking about your sales monthly goals right now. I'm talking about way, way significant than that. Yeah. And when you self-doubts, that cycle continues, right? Your motivation goes down and then it's impacting your performance. Rather than that, you just wake up. One of the things that Ron mentioned in this video, he said, if you're not waking up motivated to win your goals, there is something wrong. The hunger is missing. Yeah. So what's the solution if you're self-doubting yourself? Stop self-doubting yourself. And how do you do that? Is by accepting that you will eventually hit your goal. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you will hit it eventually. And for that, accept the fact that you would need to put consistent, strong efforts without self-doubting you. One of the mindset that helped me close a lot more deals in the beginning of my days, when I was getting on call, I had the attitude that I'm going to finish the call in one single close. And if I don't do it, I'm okay to follow up even for 12 months. No problem. So even though prospect was not converting in that call, I still was ready to follow for 12 months. My expectation was so huge that when prospect used to convert in second week itself, 1 month itself, my happiness was so good. Because the goal is so big, the expectation is so big, I know the effort's going to be huge. When things get done in less, I was more happy. But maybe your expectation is, I could have closed it. Maybe I'll just close it in 1 week. Then that guy's not responding. Second week, third week, you're done. Your self-doubt is eating you now. So you need to accept what it's going to take. First, decide a very awesome big goal and then decide what's the efforts it's going to take. And then stick to it. When you know it's not going to happen in 1 month, why the hell you're writing that goal down when you know it's not going to happen in 1 month? Don't accept it. There are people who I have challenged, like, why are you not writing huge goals? You challenged me, said I cannot write it because I know I may not achieve it, But again, it comes down to it setting phenomenal goals and then giving phenomenal efforts, right? And your mind knows all your secret. Have you given phenomenal efforts? When you give phenomenal efforts, guys, it releases so much of energy. Even though you're sitting at your home, all of us will be feeling your energy when you enter this room. It is true. It is what it is. When you operate on your phenomenal energy, you enter the room, we feel the energy. The guy has come. The girl has come. So it is not motivation. I'm not giving a lecture or anything here, guys, but I'm telling you, like, this is what it is. You can achieve that mindset. Everything is learnable. This mindset is also learnable. This warrior mindset is learnable. You're right now operating in a very normal average mindset, and it's gonna do creating self-doubt for you, right? Yeah. By the way, was it helpful what I'm sharing, Poonam, with you? Yeah. So what I
Yes,
need
very
you to do, guys. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for confirming that, Poonam. Now, what I need you to do, guys, and this session is getting extended, guys, by another 10 more minutes, guys. But I don't want you to leave without getting clarity, okay? So number one thing, your mindset knows all your secret. Number two, when it knows all your secret, meaning your mistakes, it has a solution as well. It has the solution. So what I need you to do now, in a moment, we'll get into a breakout room. And this time, I think it will be best, Chief, if we create one-to-one sort of rooms so that you get good enough time. And I want you to imagine the other person is you. Assume it. Like Poonam, right now, you're gonna talk to me. That's say I'm saying self-doubt is happening, right? I'll assume I'm the Poonam. In front of me. When I'm talking to you, I will assume you are Aniket Kumar, and I'm gonna talk to you, right? I'm gonna talk about it. Let's say let's say one of the problem that I also faced is not working on my fitness. I started, I stopped it. I started, I stopped it. Right. So that is, and that actually helps my mindset a lot. Keep it very strong, right? So if I'm gonna talk about it now and the solution, this is how I will talk. Assuming it's Poonam, I'm gonna talk. Assuming Poonam is Aniket, actually, it is me, right? So I'm gonna talk. So listen to me, Aniket. This fitness is very important for you because it does has a connection to your mind. And what I need you to do is commit. Today itself, I need you to sign up for the gym, pay the membership today. No matter where are you going, you're going on a trip, that's all fine. Come back and you join. But you pay the membership today because it's going to help you a lot in your goals and you cannot avoid it. Because I believe in you. You have big expectations from yourself and people. They have huge expectation from you. You cannot let your mindset get affected. Yeah. So you see, like I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself, seeing other person that it's me only, right? This is how we want to do. Okay. So we'll create a breakout room in a moment, guys. And just one thing, I would like you to eliminate it from your life right now. What is that one thing, number one thing that is holding back your success? That is holding you operating at a phenomenal energy, right? Talk it and give advice to yourself. How you can eliminate it. Give the advice. Give the action-based advice. Can you do that? Raise your hand if you can do that. Can you do that? All of you? Let me quickly check. Everybody? Good. Subrajit, you don't want to do? Okay, we're gonna do. Okay, cool, cool. All right, guys. So let's do it, guys. We'll create a breakout room. At this time, we create it for just 5 minutes. Okay. So each of you get 2.5 minutes. Talk about this problem and talk about the solution. Give action-based advice. And you better give right advice to yourself because your life depends upon it. It really does. Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. So let's create breakouts room. Srini, maybe you can handle that part. Let's create breakout room one-on-one. And I will also be entering in one of the room. Assign me as well. One of the room.
Yeah, we will have to assign ourselves. We won't be able to assign hosts.
Okay, okay. Breakout rooms. Uh, Already it is last time created. 6 rooms we need to give.
Okay. Cool, guys. Quickly in few sentence in the mic, you can tell me how was the experience, guys, of giving advice to yourself?
Was a very good experience. Like if we tell ourselves what we want to do and in the future also and in the present moment also, then we are reminding ourselves, reminding our subconscious mind that we need to do that. If it's getting registered in our subconscious mind, then obviously we'll be taking actions for it in the present time and in the times to come.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
They say that most people, they are their own worst enemies, they say. So why not be your best friend? Like if you are doing something that is not good for you, or like you're avoiding something, do something that's not that is good for you but you're avoiding it. So why not advise yourself like a friend? So if you have a true friend, they'll say, no, go and do it. You need to do it. You need to get it done on time. So instead of when you feel like avoiding such things, you need to speak to yourself like a good friend. Then I think that can help.
Okay, okay, good. So guys, we have to wrap this session up now. Because I was also in the breakout group, and I heard actually one of you, right? So cool guys. Now before we wrap this session up, I hope it was awesome, powerful for you, and you have given yourself an action-oriented advice. Now the next step from here is implementing that advice. Okay. Now when it comes to implementation, like maybe I can openly tell, right? Like Anusha had decided to do a course, and now she realized she actually skipped it, and that course would have helped her a lot, right? So the bonus tip that I want to give you before we close this session is use Closer Arena to your advantage. See, I wanted to do this goal setting course and I was skipping it. I put it in Closer Arena. I'm going to do it today itself. I did it in one setting. One setting in the sense like one single day. I didn't go to sleep 12:40 a.m. I was able to finish it up, right? Use that, Now you're going to start some course, you're going to start fitness journey, whatsoever, put in the group and give regular updates, right? If you want to do that, or just mention this is what I'm going to do, and I'll give you update by the end of the day. Have I done that, right? People are seeing you, people are hearing you, and you are getting accountability from 15 to 20 people at the same time. Wow, for free. So do that. Use it to your advantage. Do not take this community granted. It is granted by God, and take the full advantage of it, right? All the best, guys. Hope you had an awesome session. You may you can, if you want, maybe we can take a screenshot or something. This will be helpful for us for our marketing purposes, since Om is creating a lot of content these days. In the Closer Arena group, in few words, if you could mention, how was the mindset session? Just express it in few words that we can take a screenshot, and that would help us when we share it to other Closer. What does exclusive community looks like? Exclusive Closer community. Can you commit to do that? Raise your hands if you can commit, because I want to see if now you're listening yourself or not. You can commit to do that? Okay, good. Let's see. Let's see your actions now. Okay. All the best, guys. Thank you so much for amazing session. I see you in the afternoon. Bye-bye.